Leonardo Manesio alias Nardog Putik was born from a humble family in Dasmariñas City, Cavite in 1923. His family sought protection from the Barzagas, who were prominent politicians along with affiliate families, Karungkongs and Mangubats.
However, Nardo, age 20, witnessed a horrific incident that flipped his life anew. In 1944, when his father, Juan Manesio, was murdered and robbed of cattle at their home by an armed guerrilla group who was believed to be a rival of the Barzagas.
He was a victim of the social situation. It led him to become a gangster or taong labas as we call it. He was forced to do it because he needs to survive.
Nardog Putik's story is deemed legendary because of his almost supernatural reputation. He used amulets or anting-antings which caused supernatural invincibility during his criminal career.
It gave him the power. It gave him invincibility. It gave him the power to be feared by the public. I have been doing, even my PhD studies would always refer to Nardog Putik as one of the major icons in terms of amulets in the province. And even my late father, even people around, those who are into anting-anting would always make him as a reference. Even Nardog Putik's, the actor who did his role, Ramon Revilla, hindi siya invento, it's actually true. There are stories pertinent to his anting-anting exploits.
After becoming a policeman, then bus driver for a short period of time, he became an infamous outlaw. Philippine constabulary files revealed his illegal possessions of firearms, kidnapping, armed robbery, and murder since 1948.
In 1952, he was involved in the infamous Margondon massacre where the mayor, police chief, and several policemen were killed with hunting knives. Nardo was also reported orchestrating the killing of Lieutenant Colonel Laureano Mariano, the provincial commander of Cavite, and 7 others. Putik escaped from prison 3 times. First was in 1953 by the Philippine Constabulary under Governor Dominador Mangubad in Imus, Cavite. Second was in 1958 where he surrendered to Lieutenant Lazo after a 45-minute gun battle. He was sentenced to prison for 182 years and 2 months at the New Bilibid prison in Muntinlupa. The last escape was in 1969, where he blended with rural communities and led to a 20,000 peso bounty, dead or alive, under the new acting Cavite Governor, Juanito Johnny Remulla. Each escape was credited to his amulets and would lead to bloodshed. Late 1960s was when Putik broadened his criminal portfolio. He had expanded into marijuana trade and plantations in areas like Malagasang, Imus, Cavite. However, 2 NBI Narcotics Division agents were killed when they went to the area to raid a marijuana plantation allegedly protected by Putik.
It is said that great power comes with great responsibility. For anting-antings to be effective, the owner must avoid practices such as drinking alcohol, sexual intercourse, and praying.
However, on an early morning of October 10, 1971, Putik was killed while driving alone in his red Chevrolet Impala by a joint 72-hour operation of Philippine Constabulary, NBI, and Imus Police Force. He was struck by multiple bullets while his anting-anting was physically in his possession.
This encounter is still remembered up to this day because for the very first time, Nardog Putik's anting-anting became ineffective. This legend was strengthened by the question, why would Nardog Putik drive alone in broad daylight? It is said that his limp body was propped up against the steering wheel to make it appear like he was driving. After all, he surely would not travel alone without bodyguards, especially on a sunny morning.
He was supposed to surrender. He went to Josephine restaurant in Kawit, and then somebody hit him in the head.
In an unofficial report that has floated at the same time, he was actually betrayed by his kumpare Vicente Casilagan.
Well, he became iconographic for the wrong reasons and for some exaggerated narratives. But the fact remains that his life story became a vehicle for Caviteños to be known for amulets. Leonardo Manicia's notoriety as a taong labas made people living outside the province to think that Caviteños are all matatapang. That Caviteños, well, most Caviteños would have amulets, would keep amulets and all that.
He is remembered as a complex figure who was simultaneously a brutal gangster, a political fixer, a supernatural legend, and a folk hero, all wrapped into one myth soak in Putik.